Monday morning, not very exciting for me. I don't like Monday mornings. Like I feel a little bit worried. Maybe worry is an emotion more associated with me. My friend, Monday morning, he feels energetic. I think happiness, positivity is an emotion which is more associated with him. Is it true? Emotions, are they hardwired into our brain? Yep, I mean, this is what we have been told up till now, that some people are very, very happy, some people are jovial, some people get little bit upset, some people are fearful, some people are angry, we don't want to go near them, because emotions are hardwired into us. This is what has been told to us, and science is speaking something absolutely different. Science has proved that emotions are not hardwired. Emotions are basically predictions. They are assumptions based on our past event, past experiences, past different situations which we encounter with people. So this is a very, very remarkable finding. I'll give you an example regarding that. One company, there was an employee and the management had given very harsh review about him. Management told the manager to go to that employee and explain him that he needs to improve his performance, behavior, his attitude. The manager went with him to the cabin. He explained him everything, and throughout the meeting the employee with a stone face just looked at him. So the manager was upset. He thought that this guy doesn't feel any kind of remorse. He is not apologetic. There is no reaction from him. He seems arrogant, right? The manager tried to read the face of the employee as if emotions were hardwired into the brain of the employee and he was able to understand the emotions looking at his face, but this was not the truth. The employee had been told in his family that giving reactions, showing emotions in your face is a sign of weakness. He was overwhelmed at that time. This again proves our point that emotions are not hardwired. They are basically the predictions which our brain makes based on the past experiences. Do you want another example? All right. There was one guy, he was passing through the bakery. Right, he felt that I need to eat some chocolate. He goes inside and there is churning. There are sensations in his stomach. He feels that now I can't wait. Maybe his stomach was preparing itself. It was making itself hungry so that this guy could consume that delicious chocolate. Woo! And there was another guy who went to the hospital. He had appeared for some test and he was just waiting for the test. He was a little bit nervous that what will happen. And there were sensations in his stomach. Same sensations but different situations. He was nervous that maybe I might get some illness detected. Again, same sensation where how can we detect? How can we say that this guy, can you say that there are two people, there is churning in their stomach? So can anybody imagine whether he is near a bakery or whether this guy is in the hospital? Impossible, right? So we need to understand that emotions are basically predictions from the past. I'll give you another example. There is a paper, there are dots on it. Somebody asks you that what are these dots? Can you identify the pattern? We say, we can't. Somebody says just, I think it looks like a snake. We just again look at the paper and see, I think it looks like a snake. We can identify the pattern. There was no snake, but our brain, based on some hint given by somebody, it tried to form some pattern, and and we agreed, yeah, I mean it looks like a snake. And every time now this pattern would be shown, the person would say it is a snake. What is that? It's a prediction. It is an assumption based on some hint, right? Hello. And Bhagavad Gita, our Upanishads have said this so many years back. It has said that thoughts come and go. Emotions, they are not permanent. They are just the creation of the mind. There are situations and our brain, it keeps on forming labels and stories around it. And and our soul, it is permanent. The person who is in control of his soul, awareness, that person is called sthit prajna. So this has been told in our Upanishads, in our Ved, so many years back, and science is coming to that. Right. So again, emotions, they are not hardwired. If it were possible, then after some years with a lot of research of science, there would be MRI done, and with MRI you can say, this guy is angry, this guy is very very happy. So just on a funny side, if somebody wants to marry somebody, so the girl would tell that get his MRI scan done, so I can check that how much angry he gets, how much his nature is on the jolly side. Not possible, because emotions are not hardwired within us. Exams, I'd never liked exams. Like, I felt nervous. I thought this was not for me. Although I was a decent student, but I did not appear for very very difficult examinations. Maybe that was my mistake. And this is the mistake which a lot of students do. They feel that whenever they are appearing or approaching for the exam, they get nervous, sweaty palms and sensations in the body. Some people start vomiting. Why? They feel that this is exam fear, right? Our body is not equipped. Our mind is not equipped. There are other bunch of students who feel this is a preparation done by our brain, so that we could really be in a situation where we can give good exams. And these students perform significantly better. So I think that this proves our point time and again that that emotions are not hardwired. So with this comes responsibility, with this comes optimism, and with this comes responsibility. Optimism means our brain can change. We can work upon our thoughts, emotions, and gradually the predictions in the future. What you are doing today becomes the prediction for the future, right? So always speak positive things. Always look at situations from a positive side without putting labels onto it. Never say, I am angry. Say a feeling of anger seems to come and it will pass. And gradually, when you stop associating with these things, gradually you will be in a better manner. You will not get stuck up into different kind of emotions. You will be able to change. You will be able to definitely improve. So people these days are facing a lot of anxiety, stress, maybe with proper working. I'm not saying that immediately the problems related to stress, tension, anxiety, depression will disappear, but by gradually training our brain, by gradually speaking positive things, by gradually living a happy life, by realization that by default we are not anxious. There is nothing like a heredity which is just keeping us into that uncomfortable zone. We will work hard. We will work hard on our behavior, on our attitude. We will be very very careful what we think, the situations which we encounter, the people with whom we associate, and that would definitely bring an improvement in our life. Thank you so much.